Western New York at Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park. Tonight, a good one straight ahead. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Buffalo Bills. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The veteran Matt Prater has this one set to get started. And off we go in Western New York. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jackson gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
22 yards.
Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drop.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And the defense strings him out. He'll fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. First brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
To the air on 3rd down. Here's Allen. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and they have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Falcons offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Play action now. Jackson. Off he goes.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. to the left side. Caught by Chase. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the option, here's Robinson. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Pistol formation with Jackson. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That's caught by Puka. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down. So we are through one here on Thursday Night Primetime. 0-0 is the score. More after this. You're watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. Zane Gonzalez on to try the field goal. This will be a 48-yard attempt. The Gonzalez kick is good. And the Falcons will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Bills offense ready for their second possession. The offense is a little slow to start percolating. 3-0 the score as they begin this drive with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Close. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to 0.
Allen now on 2nd down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Trent McDuffie right there with a tight defensive cover.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. They get 20 on the connection. First down, Buffalo.
First and 10.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
A diving effort there, just out of his reach. Incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. It's second down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a gain of 29, and it's first and goal.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on third down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed,
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Buffalo.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. This returnable from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Falcons offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll do so with first and 10. To throw is Jackson. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one. And they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
They bring Chase in motion. Jackson going to give it up with a pop pass. Yeah. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They bring Chase in motion. Little quick pass to the receiver, heading right. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Bills' 32-yard line.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Now, Jackson. To the right, that's Pitts. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
On 2nd down, it's a run with Robinson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Jackson now. That's pulled in on the left by Nacua. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Zane Gonzalez on to try the field goal. This one will be from 37 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons are back within 1. It's 7-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Back out is Gonzalez. After the made field goal, he'll send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Bills' offense going to take over just before the half. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. The tight end, Kincaid, in motion. 1st and 10, and it's Allen. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're 2nd. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 40-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
7-yard gain.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be. because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him. And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target, no catch, and now fourth down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Falcons offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. And they'll elect out to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. A return now from the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Bills offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw. Pass caught by Shakir. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Allen. They'll go back to Shakir. He's got another one. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Bills 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, getting the ball, pick up the 1st down.
The tackle made just shy of midfield. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down. Throwing now, Allen. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 8 yards.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
So that one going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. The Falcons offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this 2nd half. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
A loss of 2.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They're trying to set up a tight end screen with Pitts. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. Here's Jackson. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The Bills offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Allen. Over the middle. He's got St. Brown. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
16 yards.
16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18.
First down.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball. And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
That's caught in stride by the Cheetah. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
And 7 at the Falcons' 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 7. From the gun, Josh Allen. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. Fourth quarter begins with a run by Cook. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Allen on third down. He pulls it in around the 5. To the goal line and in. George Kittle. Touchdown, Bills. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up 1, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the fourth quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
The score, Bills 14, Falcons 6.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Give them 14 on that play. One first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
On first down, right back to Robinson. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Atlanta.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here is 2nd and 7. And the pistol, Jackson ready. He'll tuck it and take off. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Throw over the middle, caught by London. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
4 yards.
How often do we hear, Mike, when a team is trailing by 8, everyone says, well, it's still a one-possession ball game. Yeah, but that's only if you can convert the two-point try, which is kind of 50-50. So they got to stay aggressive, knowing they still need a two-point conversion if they want to tie this thing up.
The RPO, that one is complete. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with first and goal.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not,
this is hot toward the side of the end zone. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Atlanta.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone. Mike, we hear it so often when a team trails by 8, oh, this is only a one-score game. That's not always the case. It's dependent upon getting that two-point conversion. So here you go. You fail, they got to find a way to get the ball back and score again.
Even with their full complement of timeouts, the call is to try an onside kick.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recover it.
Here's first down. From the gun, Jackson. Open man, he's got it. It's London. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Zane Gonzalez on for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Falcons will up the lead to 5.
Falcons 19, Bills 14.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Tyreek now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So now, Josh Allen and the Bills down on the scoreboard. 55 seconds to go. They need a touchdown. Field goal is worthless now as they come up with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
That's good.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock shows 50 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Allen. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Now a timeout, Buffalo. Their second. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, throw here for, and that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Falcons have just about sewn up this football game. Only 1 timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. They proved much the best in this one. Again, a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game. And ride back to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Buffalo.